You answer my question. So I say yes, it's just. So what you say?
It's not just.
So why isn't it just?
Because it's exploitation.
Exploitation?
Yeah, unjust.
Well, every time.
Let me give you an example.
Every time you take out a loan, it comes from nowhere.
Yeah.
They make you pay.
Unjust. I agree with you. Unjust. Unjust.
Why are you trying to bully her?
I'm not bullying her. I am demonstrating to you, which you didn't realize. Truth may seem arrogant.
Why don't you let
discussion of faith?
Look,
why don't you let it answer peacefully?
Okay, peacefully answer, please. Can God hear me out now? Can God? No. Can God forgive better than my brother forgiving me?
Of course, God's forgiveness is a lot greater. Cannot compare with anybody else.
So he can forgive better than this? Without demanding payment?
Your forgiveness is just so temporary.
No, not my forgiveness, God. So I asked her.
Let me ask you one
and
question.
What is the answer we heard? Go on. I'm confused. Can God forgive better than my brother?
Of course you can.
I told you it's not. It's impossible.
God,
Sorry.
Because he's a man.
What is our answer?
God can forgive.
What is our answer?
I didn't hear.
Okay, can we hear peacefully? Can God forgive better than my brother?
Of course, you can compare with God the Father.
Of course, yeah?
You are saying
So now, let's understand that. The lady is saying, God can forgive better than the brother. And how did he forgive? By not demanding any payment. When he hit me, when I hit him, he said, I forgive you. Wait. I'm going to give you the analogy.
I heard what you said.
Okay.
You're predictable. I hear you. Brain ticking over.
Okay.
God isn't talking about a reward. You're bringing up a reward. God is talking about forgiveness. He will forgive because God is forgiveness.
Does he need forgive?
He doesn't come up with a reward. I'm going to forgive you.
May I ask you to explain something? Sure. In the case of Jesus Christ in Christianity, is there a forgiveness or a payment?
Give me an example of the case.
Jesus Christ, he says, I will pay your consequences of your sin by dying on the cross. So he's doing a payment. So in the crucifixion of Christ in Christian theology, is that a payment or a forgiveness?
Well, coming from Jesus Christ is forgiveness.
Payment. Do you know what a payment is?
Yeah.
Payment is.
What did he get back?
No, payment is he's giving something to God as a ransom. He's ransoming his life as a payment. That's called the atonement theory. Yeah? He is ransoming
Do you know what
okay, who is he ransoming?
These are words out of the book. It sparks in your brain. There's going to be 20 people that analyze things 20 times differently than you're saying. You just want people to have your opinion and your point of view. She's free. She's a spirit. You know what a free spirit is? Tell me, have you ever been skin diving in Indonesia? Have you ever skied down the slopes of the Zugspitze? No, you read all your life in your book with your butt up in the air. That's all you do. You've given your life to a book, and the book's been manipulated. Every book and every religion has been.
Which book do I believe in?
That's what you're talking about.
Which is what?
You're a Muslim.
Which is my book?
I'm not going to answer you. You know what it is.
Have you read my book?
No, I haven't read the book.
And yet it's manipulated. You haven't even read it.
It's all manipulated.
You haven't even read it.
There was a scholar.
Name this scholar.
Islamic scholar.
Name him or her.
About 15 years ago.
Who is that scholar?
He was reading the Quran, and in 5 points he pointed.
Who is that scholar?
Where Allah is a white guy.
Is there any Muslim on planet Earth believes Allah is a white guy?
5 points. 5 points.
And who is that scholar?
Anybody who's read the Quran here, you must have seen 5 times.
I've never seen that in my life, mate.
Okay, any Muslims heard anything like that ever?
White skin. They've all been manipulated, all of them.
Okay. Have you ever spoken to a Muslim?
Spoken to?
A Muslim.
No, I love the creature that they are.
Good. There are many Muslims here.
I know
Have
that.
you ever read Allah is a white man? What planet are you on? Which planet did you have that discussion?
In that case, you haven't read the book intended.
Oh yeah, you have. Clearly you have, right?
Let me just get something right.
Clearly you have.
Give him the Quran.
Clearly you have.
Hold on.
Do you believe the earth is flat?
So now you're attacking the messenger, right? Because you're afraid of things that I'm saying and you can't prove what you're saying. 5 times in the Quran.
Where?
You can't prove your claims.
Where?
This I can't.
Where?
But somebody here can.
Where?
Bring them.
Okay.
Show your
got
evidence.
Your phone.
Yeah,
you got your phone.
Yeah, show me where.
Find out.
Where?
Give him the prompt.
I don't know. I'm telling you what.
You're making the claim. The onus is on you to substantiate your claim.
Muslim scholar was saying.
Who? Which scholar? Which scholar?
Something I need to understand.
Which scholar?
I told you.
What's his name or her name?
I don't remember the name.
You don't remember? So I'm supposed to believe in someone we don't even know who it is.
Everybody here on his side because he's afraid of us. He wants to prove me to be an idiot. I put myself on the line here to say, a Muslim scholar.
You have put yourself on the line.
5 points in the Quran.
Yeah, where?
They said,
Where is the proof?
Where?
Tell me the name of the guy that lives in the cave. Sorry?
So anyway.
I don't want to get mixed up.
Anyway, this gentleman is a troll.
Who was it?
So, I ask you to become a Muslim. Because when you become a Muslim, very good question, listen, why should you become a Muslim? By becoming a Muslim,
Muslims are lost.
by becoming a Muslim, you will be the true worshipper of God. By worshipping God alone, without worshipping a spirit, a man or a woman or a father or a Holy Spirit or Jesus, you will worship the creator of the heavens and the earth. You will worship also in the manner, in the way that he accepts the worship. So if you worship through...
God doesn't accept no one.
I'm just telling you.
I'm telling you the truth. God
Who?
doesn't accept no one.
How did Jesus worship God?
Well, it doesn't-
Let's establish something.
Jesus Christ said, I am the way and
Okay.
the truth and the life.
You know what?
No man can come unto the Father but by me. That's God the Father made him to be like that. This
Now,
is life eternal. To know
there is something-
the only true God, the Father, and Jesus Christ whom God has sent. You know why? That sinless man has
You just
died
read
on
the
cross.
Shahada.
Just a minute.
You just, do you know what Shahada is? You just uttered the testification of becoming a
I'm
Muslim.
gonna leave you because I can discuss with you. You just wanted to come upon me like what he said, just to
Oh,
push me.
really?
You're not in conversation.
Are you in conversation? Are you going to answer my questions?
Are you working as a
I
detector?
want to stand here.
Are you
Detective.
like
She needs
forcing?
support from this
Can
bully.
you- can you talk
Is this an
nice and
intellectual
peacefully?
bully?
Go ahead.
Can't you hear
That's
this
the
folks?
spirit
So,
of This is the spirit
so,
of Muhammad.
hang on, come here. Come here. I know you're going to leave. So, what I was going to say and demonstrate is this. How did Jesus Christ worship God? Did he not put his forehead on the ground and worship?
This guy is
Does she do that?
toxic information.
May I ask you a question?
He's just nuts.
May I ask you one question? May I ask you before you
You
go?
have to know what the intellect is. You've got a case of the intellect. You're taking over the human.
May I ask you something? In the Bible, Jesus, but in the Bible,
I hear it. I read his body language.
in the Bible,
He's in my face. Doing
in the
this.
Bible.
He has to do it. He's driven by the interview.
So that you do not follow the blind path.
brother, it's okay. In the Bible, do you know how Jesus worshipped God?
Do I know how Jesus was?
Do you know how he worshipped God in the Bible?
Can you prove what you're going to say?
Yeah. Do you know how he worshipped God
No,
in the
I
Bible? Okay. He fell down on his knees,
Yeah.
forehead on the ground, and that's how you worship God.
So what point you making?
How does Muslim worship God?
They
They
put
fell
the-
down on his knees?
They put the butt up in
No,
the-
no, 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 no,
And they say, I surrender, I
Wait,
surrender.
wait. Jesus went in on his knees,
Yeah,
forehead on the ground.
yeah.
Muslim,
What point are you making?
excuse me.
I know Muslims do the same thing. They're like,
Ah, good. So you agree,
hey, you don't have
Muslims.
to explain to me. I can hear what you're saying.
Very good then. So Muslims worship how Christ
It's a
worshipped
book.
God.
And there's so much garbage in there.
Do-
How can you? How do you know what's true and what
Do
isn't true?
Christians worship
The
God?
Bible has been edited tons of times.
Do Christians worship
Do you know
God?
who control? The people who control the Bible control the Christians.
Okay.
People who control the religious book, they control you. Tell me something. Tell me one thing. Tell me something that is not out of the book that you believe. Something that's part of your belief system.
I'll tell you.
Tell me part of your.
I'll
the
tell you.
essence of life.
I'll tell you something that you need to say whether this is garbage or not. The Quran says,
Something that you believe is
I'll tell you.
you. Okay.
The Quran says, be nice to your parents. When they reach old age,
Tell me something you think. Tell me something you think.
I was about to tell you.
See, it's got nothing. Everything comes out of a book.
I'm about to tell you.
It's totally out of a book.
I'm about to tell you.
Have you been skin diving on the barrier reef?
I'm about to tell
no,
you.
you spend your time reading the book.
Okay. When I believe a teaching which says this,
Who was I? Who was I? Who was I? The ego. When I believe, the ego.
Who are you speaking to?
What?
Who are you speaking to now?
You said when I believe.
Yeah, yeah. So who are you speaking to right now?
I don't know.
Okay, so I don't know him saying, good?
Okay.
Good. I don't know. That's me. I don't know. Saying, a teaching is this. When your parents, you're not listening.
It's uninteresting.
There's a reason why we have 2 ears and one mouth. Do you know why 2 ears and one mouth?
I've heard it before. There's a reason why we've got our brains to think.
2 years and 1 month for what reason?
Critical thinking. You still haven't
Right.
told me anything that makes you.
I was about to.
Tell me something that's you.
I'm about to.
Okay, shoot.
Good. Are you going to let me speak?
Shoot.
Good. So this gentleman is going to let me speak without any interruption because he's civilized. Well done. So one of the teaching I'm going to now share with you. You tell me whether it makes sense or not. When our parents, when we deal with them, we shouldn't even say oof to them as a sign of any disgust. When they reach old age, we should extend the wings of mercy. We shouldn't send them to old people's home. We should look after them as they looked after us when we are young. So this is how we should show our kindness to our parents in such a way that even we shouldn't say oof. Now,
I know all this.
Wait, one second.
Tell me something.
I will
that you
tell you
think,
something.
Something that you believe.
So that
something that comes out of your soul.
So my
Tell me
soul.
that didn't come out of a book.
So my
It comes out
soul.
of your book, man, in the brain.
My soul tells
Tell
me.
me something.
My soul tells me this is a wonderful teaching. Do you agree?
What is the one?
The teaching that I've just explained to you.
It's out of a book. There's 10 million people. It wasn't a teaching. It was
Is
the
it
obvious.
wonderful?
It's the obvious. It's 1 and 1 make 2.
Okay.
When you're compassionate, when you're compassionate,
do you have sons and grandsons?
I do.
Good. Imagine when you reach old age, when you're not able to walk and talk, instead of looking after you, they discard you. In old people's home.
Listen, when I'm
One moment. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. I am not finished.
Get interest for nothing, and they're taking advantage of it. They're diverted.
My friend.
With this stupid thing.
My friend.
It's
So
a
when you're
it's a book.
listen, when your son and your grandson and your grandchildren and your children throw you out when you're in the most vulnerable.
I threw them out already. I said, go and live your life. They've gone to live their life. I've got my life to live now.
So
don't live it by a book. Tell me something that's part of your belief system.
I'm just telling you.
You still haven't told me. You read something out of a book.
How can I?
You don't exist.
How can
All
I?
you are is a book.
You know, how can
you
I?
started when you were this big, and now you know this much.
Do you know why?
To the end of the universe.
Do you know why
it's
difficult to speak to you?
You sail in the ship in the sky while you're reading a book. You can skin dive down to the ocean, meet beautiful people around the world, and you spend your life reading the book. It's stimulation for the brains. There's 60 trillion cells in the body, and you know bugger all about them. You eat animals to the dead. You eat dead animals. You probably wear synthetic material.
What do you do? Do you eat plants?
I don't eat. I eat what God offers, and that's what the planet offers. I'm part of the planet.
If God offers me meat, he's gonna have a problem.
It's book, man.
Do you eat plants?
Go and hug a tree.
Do you eat plants?
Go and hug a tree.
Do you eat plants?
It's another cat. Another cat.
I'm asking you a question.
You want me to give your answer?
Do you eat plants?
You want me to give
I'm going to expose you right now. Do you eat plants?
No.
So what do you eat?
I eat other things.
Such as?
Oh, you know all those other things.
Such as?
Oh, ghosts, spirits,
okay.
wishes.
What a troll you are.
Well, I'm not going to say what you want me to say, and now you haven't got an answer because I said
he
something
eats
else.
Ghosts.
I said something else, and you've got no answer.
I don't speak to trolls. I've spent.
You've got nothing to say.
I spent.
You've got nothing to say.
You don't speak to him?
No, I'm speaking to you. Tell me something.
Should I speak to trolls?
Tell me something.
No.
You've got
Sorry.
Tell me something.
You're not worth speaking to right now. No.